Welcome to the second IGLOO21 podcast. Today, we will be reacting on this podcast to the weirdest laws in the U.S. and Canada. We have, what do you want to go by? Okay, we have with us today.
Call me Kiwi.
Okay, don't let your donkey sleep in the bathtub in Arizona. Although quirky, this law stems from an actual historical event. That story goes that in the 1920s, a rancher from Kingman, Arizona would allow his hoofed friend to snooze in an abandoned tub on his property. One day, a burst flooding the area and taking the donkey for a wet and wild ride. Considerable amount of the town's resources was then spent trying to rescue the animal, greatly upsetting the inhabitants and compelling local legislators to enact a law to prevent such scenarios from occurring again. What do you think about that?
That's redonkulous. Like, I've never heard of, a donkey before. Why is it so dark in here?
Okay. Let's go into our second law. Refrain from public hula hooping in Las Vegas. The ban of hula hoops on Vegas Fremont Street, a famous strip known for its vibrant atmosphere and energetic street performers, is to ensure public safety and prevent congestion.
Congestion from hula hooping? That's redonkulous. I've never heard of that one before. Please help me, please. He's holding me against my will.
Okay, nobody heard that, but number 4, remember your high heel permit in California. While the belief that high heel shoes are banned in California is a misconception, it stems from specific local regulations rather than a statewide law. In the coastal town of Carmel by the Sea, an ordinance requires a permit for wearing heels. What do you have to think about this?
Me personally, I love walking around in high heels, so I think it's just ridiculous that you have to walk around with a permit to wear heels. It's crazy.
Oh, okay. Only those over 18 can play pinball in South Carolina. Okay, forget that one. Weird laws in Singapore. Don't feed the pigeons. If caught feeding these feathered friends, violators can face fines up to $10,000 for feeding pigeons. That has to be the dumbest law yet. Always flush public toilets. If seen not flushing a public toilet, it could lead to public embarrassment, but also a fine of up to $150.
You know what toilets remind me of?
What?
Darkness. Like what you're keeping in.
Turn the light on. Okay, keep the curtains closed. Oh, okay, never mind. Forget that law.
Keep the curtains closed? What?
Forget that law. Weird laws.
Which one was it?
Weird laws in Canada. Never pay Canadians in pennies. Okay, so...
But isn't the American currency the most high-valued one, so therefore, what do you want to pay them in pennies?
Supposedly, there was a currency act limiting the number of coins you could use in a single transaction to prevent large payments made entirely in small change. So, if you're ever in Canada, do not pay somebody in pennies, supposedly.
I'm going to try that.
You can't paint your ladder in Alberta. Although dated as most modern ladders are fiberglass and aluminum, the province's ban on painting those made from wood and a sensible safety regulation. Paint can conceal structural weakness such as cracks or splinters. That is the dumbest law ever.
Yeah, I mean, technically you'd still be able to see the cracks.
Yeah,
though.
I mean,
if you have, a 50-year-old ladder and you paint over it, do you really think it's going to block the cracks when it snaps in half when you're flying? Yep.
Weird laws in Australia. No changing of a light bulb without a license. Electrical safety was once taken so seriously in Victoria, Australia, that even a minor household task like changing a light bulb had to be performed by a trained electrician. That would be really annoying.
It sounds expensive to me.
Hot pink trousers are illegal on Sunday afternoons.
In which country?
This is in supposedly all of Australia. Wait. I honestly don't know. It doesn't say much. Only 10 winnings if you have an invite. If you do this without an invite, it could be up to a $5,000 or a year of imprisonment. Weird laws in the UK. Don't handle a salmon under suspicious circumstances. The Salmon Act of 1986. Okay, that's. Oh, this might top the chart of weirdness. Taxi drivers must carry a bale of hay.
Which country?
UK.
Of course. Not surprised.
Development of automobile industry was once essential as it ensured that the horses used for transportation were well cared for and had. So even now, modern days, you still have to carry a bale of hay just to remember.
Imagine hopping in a taxi car and then you're sitting next to a bale of hay right next to you. That'd be crazy.
There's a law against wearing a suit of armor in Parliament.
Why?
I don't know. Let's react. What is this? And that was most expensive cities in the world. What is the most expensive city in the world? Singapore, number 1. Thanks to excellent healthcare and that sounds boring. I forget. Zurich, Switzerland. Don't know how to pronounce that.
Give it to me. I'll see. That's you're rich, Singapore.
Oh, okay.
You're rich.
Geneva, Switzerland.
Oh, the Geneva Convention.
New York City, USA. Okay.
Of course.
Number 4. What's number 5 come in? Hong Kong. Number 6 is Los Angeles. Okay.
You'd think it'd be Las Vegas.
No, I don't think it's that expensive there.
Really?
I mean,
with how many people gamble there, do you really?
Another weird law I just seen is driving blindfolded in Alabama is illegal.
That sounds like it should be illegal.
Why would you even drive blindfolded in the first place?
Well, I mean, if you wanted to, it's like, you can't now.
Here's another weird, let's go back to weird laws. In Alaska, do not operate motorcycles or loud power tools at night. Between 11 p.m. and 7 a.m. So all night you just can't do anything. Chapter 46, Article 11, Section 46 through 42. What is this?
What?
Arizona better not interfere with a claw machine or crane game. No person shall alter the game so that the claw is unable to grab prizes display. Okay, so if you're going to go play a claw machine, go to Arizona. Supposedly you can't interfere with that. You cannot and I just not realizing the dark in here. That thing not working. Oh, geez, crap. Oh, there we go. In Arkansas, you cannot beep a horn after 9 p.m. at sandwich shops. And this is a recent law in 2020. They made this in 2020.
Which country is it in?
USA, Arkansas.
Of course. I heard everyone in Arkansas is weird.
California, you can't eat frogs that have died in frog jumping competitions. Why?
I didn't know that there was jumping competitions to begin with.
Colorado, you may not use upholstered furniture outside.
Okay.
Connecticut, you can't sell silly string to a minor. Isn't that what they're made for? I'm a little confused.
Silly string. Okay.